What up, guys? Welcome back to another special Houston series of the Barbell Brigade Talk Show. You got me, Bart, Silent Mike, and the one and only Russ Sweezy. Whoa. In case you've been living under a rock and you don't know shit about powerlifting, who is Russwole? What do you do? And why are you the champ?
That's such like an awkward.
Why?
I hate introducing myself. Like, because like people are like, oh, you're so arrogant or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like if I run through the
That's right.
Nah, be arrogant, dude.
We'll be the hype man like in the rap, and we'll back it up.
Okay, so I am a 5-time national champion.
5 times in your motherfucking face, bitch ass motherfucker.
Who else doing that? Who else is doing that? Jordan?
And then a 2-time world champion powerlifter, yeah.
2-time world champion.
The entire globe.
Yep.
And
Does it get any bigger than this?
No, maybe the universe. He's 2-time universal.
On the green and blue ball.
Did he win on
2
Mars
times.
too?
Bro, y'all making me feel good about that. I'm like, shit. And then I just do social media, so like that's pretty much who I am.
Hella likes. Hella thumb
The
that up.
most likes. The most
You know when
likes.
a rapper is like going, he has like the ad-libs and shit?
Yeah, that's us.
That's what it kind of feels like.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah,
You know, one of the things when we first met that I was like, what the fuck? Because there's interesting things about you that I don't think you share. But like, you took Mandarin in high school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
a
I was
little
like, and then you spoke a few words. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
I wish I kept up with that because
Yeah.
like, I mean, I feel like in the next couple of years, it'll be like dominant language.
If you do some content in Chinese, I think it'll blow people's brains.
Collab with John Cena.
John Cena does Chinese? I was like, bro, John Cena like,
He's Mandarin, doesn't he?
no way.
He does really, it's actually really good.
See?
He's been studying like hard, like for a few
Yeah,
years.
Vince McMahon made him.
That's
for,
so-
for global marketing.
That's so weird.
That's you. You're 8 steps ahead.
Damn.
Do
You're
all
playing
the,
chess.
Do all the little Asians at your gym know you speak Mandarin?
No, they do not.
They would
I used
flip
to
the fuck
flex
out.
it. I used to flex, but I feel like that's kind of insane. Like to
Insane.
walk up to someone, it's like, oh, I can speak Chinese. Like,
Like, like
that's kind of
Just say
crazy.
what's up, how's your day as you're walking
yeah,
by,
if
maybe.
you do it like that.
Ni hao.
Hey, dude, see that?
Yeah, that's all I know.
Like, say, like, how many sets you got left? Chinese.
that would be so insane. I get canceled for sure.
No,
Yeah, there's no way.
Bart will back you up.
When was the first time you won a championship? Or what were some of the meets that you did that led up to that? Or let's backtrack even before that. When did you know or feel you're gonna be good at powerlifting?
Yeah, so I was going to LA Fitness, like a commercial gym, and I had a gym partner at the time. And like I've always been big on the big 3, so squat, bench, and deadlift.
You play football?
Yeah, I played football. So like whenever I started training with him, he's like, bro, your numbers are really good. I'm like, are you talking about squat, bench? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you could actually join in a competition and compete in a powerlifting meet. And I was like, damn, like what's a powerlifting meet? So he kind of taught me about that. And that's when I started watching like actually you guys, like Barbell Brigade, Silent Mike, other lifters as well. And then I just went to U of H and started competing.
Was
Did you
there
ever
a,
feel like when you're at LA Fitness, you're looking around, you're like, damn, I'm the only one putting up this weight?
Yeah. I have 4 of these and they only have 1 of these.
I mean, I always understood I was stronger because of football. Like I knew that even when I played football, I was like amongst like the stronger ones. So I was like a weight room leader. So I kind of knew, but I didn't know like amongst like strength athletes that was still like decent, you know?
Texas is like known for football
Yeah.
and powerlifting.
Yeah.
Was your high school just not into powerlifting? Like why was it kind of foreign to you?
It wasn't in our district. Like there was like a district over that had powerlifting, but our particular district that we had, it didn't have powerlifting.
There wasn't enough white people.
No. I went to George Ranch High School, so it's like a big fucking ranch. So it's nothing but white people actually.
Do you
You
ever,
didn't powerlift?
Yeah, they didn't powerlift. They wrestled.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I'm probably good at football.
Yeah, they're good at football. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What was the next?
Yeah, what was the first competition that you signed up for, and did you have nerves?
So the first competition was it was out in I think San Antonio. I think it was like a TSS ran meet.
Yeah.
And
So you had to drive kind of far.
yeah, I had to drive pretty far. And I wasn't I didn't wear a belt. I didn't wear a belt, knee sleeves, wrist wraps, or anything. Like I just showed up
Pussies.
completely raw. I remember I went to equipment check-ins and like I just gave him a singlet, socks, and shoes.
In your undies.
Yeah, and she's like, "Where's everything else?" I was like, "Oh, like I'm just competing with this."
I
Yeah.
don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You
it
remember
was
your first total?
1506.
God damn.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
So it was like was it 6 squat already? Or
It was like a 540 squat,
and then how much bench?
363, I think. And then my deadlift was like 606.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then you were like 12 or something?
Nah, this was back in like 2016. So I had to have been like, probably like 20, 21.
Do you remember any of your like college or high school numbers to compare to that?
Like bench squat?
Yeah. Ish.
They're like around that same. I think like at the time, like there was a period actually, I know people are probably not gonna believe me. In high school, I squatted 565.
I believe
Oh,
it.
shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean people won't believe you?
I don't know. I don't
believe
know.
you.
I feel like when I look back at it, that was like a pretty crazy number. But
That
I
was
did-
strong as hell.
That's
Yeah,
strong as fuck.
I squatted that as like a junior or a sophomore. And I remember because like after I hurt myself, I'm like, because I was in there with the coach and he's like, "You're going for that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I got it." And I squatted it. So
What kind of training were you running in high school? Was it like
football.
Yeah, go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy every day. Like literally.
just like heavy maxes?
Heavy, like stupid shit. I mean, it wasn't like stupid. I was actually decently aware of like my body and like pushing it.
Yeah.
But it was, just go heavy.
Like RP 10 every day.
Yeah. No, so I remember on our lifting sheet, it would be like 80%, 90%, 100%, 100+%. Like our,
Let me just
that
make up the
mean?
PR every day.
So it's like whatever the fuck your PR is, go above that. And
Imagine
we
if
would-
that worked.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it worked at the time because
True.
like obviously when you're young or whatever, but yeah, it literally say on the card 100+. And I'm like, I remember my friend, he'd be like 100+. So you telling me to go over my max? I'm like,
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah. So it was that's what I did in high school.
That's like getting like 110% on your homework. Like, how
Yeah.
do you get better than perfect? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, their whole theory and concept was like, we're gonna go above and beyond of what you guys used to do. So I mean,
But
That's
powerlifting, you're obviously an entrepreneur, you own businesses, and you make a lot of content. When did that kind of start about? So you started lifting at LA Fitness or whatever.
yeah.
When did like YouTube, Instagram kind of come into the scene?
So I was kind of doing that like as I was going through my powerlifting journey. Like actually, I think that my content was kind of if you scroll all the way back down to my feed, I was already posting lifting content. So like I was doing squat every day. So like I would post how I was squatting every single day and like how I was working out. And then that Instagram, YouTube, all that route, that took place once I started actually powerlifting because I wanted to document my journey. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna document my journey via YouTube and like talk about how I tackled powerlifting because I wanted to be the best whenever I first
And
started.
just flipping pancakes
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, flipping pancakes and all that.
So you didn't have a goal to like get big on social media. It was just to document your training.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird to say this, but it was like to document the training because I was more so concerned with being the best powerlifter instead of like being popular on social media.
Oh,
I felt
see.
as though if I like became the best at something, the rest would take care of itself.
When did you have the confidence or know that you're like, I could be the best at this?
Oh no, when I started.
As soon as you started?
Yeah, it was because for me, I'm like, if I want to be the best, I have to like say that and like have that feeling
Yeah.
first. So like I remember I was at the University of Houston. They had a powerlifting club, and I sat through the meeting because it was like an intro meeting for like powerlifting. And I was looking at my weight class, and then I was like, okay, I probably fall in like the 83 weight class. And I went to the coach after, and I was like, hey, these are my numbers. I really want to be the best. Who's the best in my weight class right now? And at the time it was John Hack.
And Brett Gibbs
Yeah.
was kind of that area. Two
Yeah.
freaks.
John Hack went to UH?
No,
No, just in the world.
No, just in the world. I was like,
Oh.
hey, like who's the best 83 in the nation right now? And it's like this kid from Wisconsin, his name is John Hack.
Did you know who he was or not?
I had no clue.
Did you know Brett Gibbs? Because Gibbs
I
did a
didn't
little
know-
YouTube.
I didn't know anything about like the only powerlifters I knew were like you. I knew Nadeem was tackling like powerlifting at the
That's
time.
how he knew he was going to be the best? Because he watched us. He's like, I smashed these
No,
idiots.
no.
This is going to be an easy
no.
ass sport.
No. So I
It's
was
like, that's the gold standard. It's a fucking park wall.
no. But like I was like, I watched you guys, and then those are the only powerlifters I really knew, and Jesse Norris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse's a fucking
Yeah.
animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I came, I wasn't aware of like which weight class you guys competed in. So then whenever I went to the meeting, I was like, hey, like this is the weight class I think I fall in. Who's the best? And he said, John. I was like, I don't even like Wisconsin. I was like, damn, like there's someone strong in Wisconsin. So I looked up their social media, and then I was like,
What
okay,
was his
like,
total at around? Do you remember?
he was a lot more than me.
17,
Oh,
18?
shit.
Because Jesse was at 2K.
John was like,
But he's a 198 or two though.
Yeah.
yeah, I can't remember exactly what John was doing. I just knew that I was like, oh, he's stronger than me right now.
And then you're like, but I'm gonna beat him one day.
Yeah.
You felt close enough that you had confidence in yourself to
felt
get there one day.
Yeah, I felt like if I kept working, then I would get to a point where maybe we could share the same platform and see what happens.
Did you ever actually go head to head with John?
No,
Yeah,
man.
because he left.
Yeah, he left the year that I came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at one point, you guys run the same like team,
Yeah.
so to speak, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Was that a weird experience, or did you like that experience?
That was cool. I remember my first nationals, he was right in front of me as I broke his squat record.
Yeah, that is tight.
Yeah, he was right in front of me, but he came after and he just kind of like observed. Like, you guys know John. He's very quiet.
Yeah.
And he was like, good squat, man. Yeah, give me a knuckle touch. And I think it was, after that, it's been respect ever since. Yeah.
And you're one of the few guys I feel like that takes diet and physique into like seriously into your training.
Yeah.
Is there other component of that you think powerlifting is missing, or why do you emphasize that part so much in your training?
Well, it's like a twofold thing for me. So me personally, I think we could all agree powerlifting in itself, like the training is very just like monotonous. It's like it gets very boring.
Yes, redundant.
Yeah, so I just need something to kind of help myself like keep going. So like bodybuilding kind of like allows me to kind of like add that extra effort, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I feel fulfilled when I do bodybuilding.
You're one of the
more
only
so than powerlifting?
No, not more so. But I feel like I have a complete workout if I train heavy and I got the volume out.
Because you said fulfilled, and I feel very similar. And I've talked about that in my videos where powerlifting, you're always like X and O, hit this set for this reps. And bodybuilding, all I have to worry about is effort. Yeah. And I kind of like that. Like, or like whatever the weight is, if we only have 80-pound dumbbells, I'll just go as hard as I can and I know it's good enough.
Yeah, and that's where I feel fulfilled. So like, for example, next week, it's RP6 all across the board. Like I'm going to like not feel like I'm training. Like I literally don't like feeling like that. I like to leave the gym knowing that I defeated myself for the day.
So like, let's say it's deadlift, you'll hit the RP6, but then maybe later you go ham on rows or something.
I'll go ham on rows and do like a full back workout.
Oh,
yeah.
Very interesting stuff. This is our very first episode with the one and only 5-time national champion,
two-time multi-universe
champion, speak Chinese, whatever other language out there, probably Portuguese.
Speaks alien.
We got a bunch of episodes coming to you soon, so stay tuned.